Everyone, welcome, good morning. I'm stuttering over my words. I am your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk, and today we are back in Age of Wonders 4. We had started the second level of the Archon Prophecies campaign last time, and that is where we are at right now. It has been about a week real time since we last got into this, so let's look at what we've got here. That is a scout, so we could just set that to explore. We've got a extra unit here.
Copper.
There's no need for that so early. Hello, Niavalar. No need for that. Okay. What is the best use of our time? So, as memory serves, we can go across the water and help our ally over here. But another problem we've got is if I go into the Umbral here, we've got this little outpost. And then if we come out of the Umbral on the other side, we're at the other end of the map right by the enemy base. Which is a problem. That is a problem. So, if we go through the tunnels to try to get to the enemy, great. But if we stay over here, we end up with problems in that regard. Well, let's see. We do have that right there. Do we have digging? Do we have digging yet? Oh, we almost have teleporter infrastructure. Yes, we do have digging. How many scouts do we have? Almost none. Okay. So, let's go back up to the surface here. That architect is almost done. Is that a scout? That is a scout. Okay, you are going to come down here, and you are going to diggy hole. Alright, these three, what are we going to have them do? Could go, let's see, did I already clear that out? The Altar of Marching Gloom? Yeah. Oh, wait, that's one of my buildings. Never mind, that doesn't need to be cleared out. Okay, so... And is that unit an architect? No, that's a cultivator. Okay. Alright. And what is down there? Clawmark Cave. Alright. Let's head over this way. And bring them over. Alright. Whiteborn research is done. We were discussing making undead peeps. Hello? Hello, Mushroom Sage. How you doing? Alright, got that going. Great Ziggurat research is complete. The people are very unhappy. Alright, let's do a tavern. Your ruler leveled up. Let's do healing support. Get that. Alright, heroes offer to join. Would love that, can't afford it right now. Empire development skill. Nothing more at the moment. Master Void, key on the Dread Knight's been captured. Province is being pillaged, that's been handled. Set production. Let's see, Monument 2 Sanctum. Almost forgot about the monuments. Okay, get that going. Alright, end turn. Let's go from there. I'm well, how you doing? Doing good. Just getting back into Age of Wonders 4. We were streaming Guild Wars 2 for the last week, because the Twitch drops. Alright, let's see here. Okay, yeah, there are multiple things here we can handle.
Yeah.
Alright, and... see, that is a scout. Where does this passage go? Okay. Okay, there is plenty of things here that they can dig. So we can start on that. Right, that is done cooking. Ruined province can be rebuilt. Domain has been invaded. Again? Wish it gave me that alert before I sent a whole bunch of people in a direction and used up all their movement. Alright. Go ahead and knock this out. Pike of the Whirlwind. Bleeding and polearm. Okay, let me see. These are mostly tier 1 units. Who is this guy? This guy was an elementalist. Alright, this guy is gonna need to go back and deal with those dudes. Temperature in the immediate area rise and fall intermittently as a group of elemental beings panic at the army's approach. Okay, these are the ones that they're trying to run away. No. We need XP. We're going to attack. Hey, MuklukChat, which DLC? What's up, Calteron? This is our first playthrough of Archon Prophecy. Let's see, that's a two gold star thing. It is said only fools would disturb the eternal bedchambers of Queen Gerbra the Herbalist. This, however, does not stop you. In the center of the tomb, you find a large altar with several preserved corpses draped around a decorated queen, looking like sleeping lovers even after centuries of being buried. Suddenly, the decorated corpse stirs and opens her eyes, her undead lovers following suit. Raspy voices echo through the tomb as they arise and beckon you. Welcome, intruders. Gerbra the Herbalist grins. What a weird name. Have you come to reignite the flames of our passion with your essence? Undead servants is active. Okay. Give up a population to clear it without a fight or fight? Fight! Alright, auto. Let's see what happens. Ah, we got it on auto. Nice. You've scavenged equipment from the heroes. Resilient channeling cloak. You've defeated the undead queen and her lovers. The queen rises once more and claps her hands impressed. Her raspy voice once again echoes through the lost queen's crypt. You have impressed me, Grand Architect Schmuck. Not many are able to do so. You have ignited passions within me I had long forgotten. For that, I wish to thank you. The Lich Queen bows. I am yours, O Grand Architect, as is my wealth. I no longer have need of it. You receive a bunch of gold. Take her weapon. Recruit her. Ask her to share her knowledge before leaving. Alignment. Main thing, okay, so she's got Arctic Walk. Yeah, so recruiting her, she does not have as good racial abilities. She would not be able to keep up with our current armies. Take her weapon. Okay. Gold vein found. Alright, let's move you here. Get that. Orders required. You guys go down there and meet up with them. Constrictor research is done. Grants non-architect units affinity nature. Yeah, let's get that. Incarnate mark is done. Fetid Legion. Alright, we were working on... Let's see, lingering mist, incarnate... We can go ahead and do incarnate mark. Alright, Theatria can annex another province. The infested province. Alright, get the fish farm for now. Muck running into that bedchamber like the Kool-Aid Man. The Kool-Aid Man? Herbalists and similar can be awesome. No, I said weird name. I meant Gerbra or Jebra, whatever her name was. Cook outfit looks very strange on Char's. Hat portion is some strange mask preventing eating food. Hey Mug, didn't expect to see you on it this time. Isn't it like really early morning for you? Hey Curious Moth. Monday through Friday, I have streamed at this time for years. I always stream in the evenings, and then Monday through Friday, I do a second stream in the mornings. Let's see, Ritualist, Warrior, Warlock. New Empire skill. Rite of the Guardian Spirit, Expert Sailors. Alright, Teleporter Infrastructure. Rite of the Guardian Spirit. That guy's out of movement. Alright. For now, send that down here.
Yeah.
Okay. And he got Renown, that's fine. Ductus in a war party. Okay. Your domain has been invaded. Okay. I never thought to check. Yeah. I tried to put it on blast, but yeah. I stream a lot of hours. I stream, I think, 55 hours a week.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Yeah, we do the every single evening and every weekday morning also. Alright, there is that. I'm gonna build an outpost there. Now do I want to go get Clawmark Cave? As you approach the cave, you smell fresh blood, but find no signs of life. Having entered the cave, you and your companions find the remains of a brutal fight. The carcasses of an adult frost wyvern lie alongside her offspring. The two of them appear to have been ambushed in what was supposed to be a safe haven. Upon close inspection, it looks as though the animals were viciously attacked by a wild warg. Let's see. This should be an easy fight. Okay. Keep the frost wyvern as a mount. Get an alignment. Or... okay. Keep the frost wyvern. Okay. Where did the guy go that was here? Not sure. Oh, wait, he's right there. Alright. That problem's taken care of. Mind controlling staff. Alright, let's remove Earthbreaker from that army. Put the dog there. Okay, you guys do that. Alright, this fella. Keep him with the leader over there. Alright, Incarnate Mark spell is done. So we can cast that on our dudes. New Empire Development skill available. Alright, so we can do Teleporter Infrastructure right now. Expert Sailors. I want to get Expert Sailors. There's a lot of water here, but there would be... we would not have enough Imperium to make the town soon, which I want. Set production, Foundatorium. Let's see. Let's do teleporter there. And let's make another scout. Okay. Mornings are an undoggedly time to do things. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't start my morning stream like at a super responsible adult hour. I started at 10 a.m. my time, but yeah. What is this? The gargantuan brood mistress Nekedazar of the umbral dwelling of Kish ominously slinks from the shadows to address you with malicious intent. The umbral abyss houses many surprises and secrets, and the dwelling of the umbral thralls is one of them. Tries the brood mistress, but then she utters, "You, here, why?" A serendipitous glimmer in the dark betrays the presence of warriors in the shadows behind your host, ready to lunge forward at the first sign of weakness. Vow to destroy them. The greater good. Your advisors mentioned that Foundatorium announced costly plans to import food. You contact the city. An administrator of Foundatorium welcomes you in a good mood. I know what you mean to discuss, my Grand Architect, and you can be proud. Following your benevolent decrees, Foundatorium declared the importation of ample meats and produce for our hungry citizens.
Birds. How are you?
The best part, the city is paying for it all. The people of Foundatorium intend to mirror the generosity of you display. However, they will be spending your gold. Approve it. We could take the food. Let's see. Alright, yeah, you three go over here. It should be an easy win. Yeah, nice. Okay. And then this guy just leveled up. And what do we want to give him? Let's just get an army-wide buff. Alright, orders required. Let's dig through there so we can connect those two sections. You're not siding with the tentacle monsters? We'll have fun, everybody. We already did that playthrough.
Alright.
Alright, tavern production is done. Let's queue up some stuff that generates gold. We do not have enough of it. $15 and 2, 15 and 2. Do I want that right now? I don't know. And get that, just so this area here is boxed in and I can take it whenever I feel like it. Ruler leveled up. Oh, yes, battlefield restoration. Can now heal our entire army once per battle. Stored about money. So you can create a new bounty. That's done. Alignment change. Doesn't matter. Okay. That sounds fun. Have you done one where you just have a single city and raise everything? I did have one recently where we had a single city. I definitely missed having multiple cities because I felt like there wasn't enough for me to do. But we did do that recently. Okay, this umbral nest is expanding and is going to be a problem. Alright, how tough is this? Oh, not very at all. That should be fine. There we go. Ring of True Sight. Does anybody not have a ring already? Can put that on him. Alright, area excavated.
Huh?
Okay, let's do... Found a city here. outpost founded. Shipyard is done. Tentacle. Wait, made the shipyard and the tentacle labyrinth? I am surprised. I am surprised. Okay. Alright, teleporter number 2. Put that there. Can the... Where was it? Is this mine? Can this one make a teleporter? I feel like it would have to destroy something. It's like, I'll have to destroy that, and then I think I can rebuild it as a teleporter. We'll find out in 3 turns. Invaded your domain, yep. Our allies are still alive up here, happy for them. Okay. So let's see, we've got... Where's our other army here? Okay, bring them over.
Where?
Is that... Oh, that's just a scout. Alright. You come up here. You're just going to hang out there. Area excavated.
You are?
He can't reach close enough this turn. Alright, I want these 3 to be close enough together. Alright, that's my 3 strongest armies. And they're going to go for that umbral nest as soon as they can. Nickbox the Ring Song, who we named from a person in chat, is now a governor. And... workshop. It's going to take a little bit. Alright, orders required. He's out of movement, no, just chill. Fetid Legion enchant is done. Or research is done, not enchant. Alright, we were going for like weird undead stuff. Alright, so Gloom does not work with Marching Winter, so we don't want Marching Winter right now. I just saw this for the first time on your stream. I want to play it right now. It's a good game. I did a positive review video for it last year. It is a good game. Geomancer. Let me take a look here. Alright, so we've already got Great Transformation. Whiteborn, Fetid Legion. Paradise is tier 4. Let's see. Inquisitor's Mark. After this tomb, we can get stuff from the next tier of magic. Right now, I'm undecided on what to get. Don't have any chaos affinity yet. Mayhem is kind of fun, and that'll give us some chaos affinity. I'll get that.
Be the fog that seeps into the mind, bringing confusion, making fingers numbed by uncertainty lose their grip. Be the...
Let's get that. Alright. So that city's done. Surveyor's done. Skip that for now. War party's been sent. Infestation is invading. Working on that. Set production here. Market. More gold income. Greetings, Ratlord, Rodent, Overlord, Muck. Ratlord, Rodent, Overlord, Muck, and Peasants. I, Lord Sonics, have arrived to grace you with my presence. I have some things to do for uni. Gonna hang out a bit and then go. Okay, Sonics. Alright, we can do the Whiteborn enchant, which makes the whole race I'm leading become undead. Okay, get them in position. You dig through that. You guys just chill there. Theatria can expand. Let's do that. Bounty posted, rally, don't care, don't care. Alright, next turn. Looks like one of our scouts got caught. Alright, Umbral Nest. Gone. Lots of resources. Hunter Spider Mount. Shielding Crown. Doesn't really do anything for her. Let's see, let's see, unequip that. So he'd be 40 speed. Hunter Spider does have the web ability, so I could give him the spider mount. Everyone here likes spiders, right? He cannot have a mount while using the shield, and I want him to keep the shield.
Aye.
Okay, there's that. Alright. Okay, we've annexed that. Oh, it can go again. Very nice. Oh my god. Yeah, 3 expansions there. That was really good. Get that. And what's under here? Okay, we've not explored that one yet. Alright, area excavated. Let's get that out. You guys stay. Market is done. Can you use the mount as a shield? That's something. Alright, mint. Workshop is done. Silver fruit acquired. Okay, could probably afford another hero now. Let's see. Warlock, Ritualist, or Warrior. Let's do a Warlock. Alright, chat. One of you is about to be a Warlock. Who wants to be a Warlock? I need a name. Meowvalar says me, me, me. Lundra Cooler says meh. Cooler says meh? Alright, Cooler is unimpressed by this idea. Sir Niavalar. The cool. There you go. Two of you have been combined. It's like a DBZ fusion. That's not fair. What do you mean it's not fair? I'm looking at both chats. Those are the first two people to respond. Alright, what do we got here? Reset skills. These are terrible. Let's do that. Okay. They cast Prelude of Doom on you. That's fine. Alright, moving on. Oh, what's this? Battle upgrades. You send out brave warriors to fight wars, but will their numbers suffice? Your council has a suggestion. The millstones of war continue to grind, my Grand Architect. We would benefit from augmenting our recruitment efforts. The more troops we send into battle against Kalioth, the sooner we claim victory. We caught wind of an enchanted substance that quickens warriors' training. You could claim these haste berries for yourself. I'm good. Oh, funny enough, there's haste berries right there. I could have completed that, like, instantly. Okay, so it looks like I cannot make a portal down here. I thought I'd be able to make a teleporter down here. That's unfortunate. Alright, these...
Oh.
Take them out. Sundering Power Cleaver. Okay. Alright, Theatria can expand. Let's get that. Haste berries acquired again. Hero leveled up. Who is this? Nick Box, the Elementalist. Elemental Gateway. Let's try that. Let's see. Hey, Mudgoer, Sue question. Got all the drops from yesterday. Claimed them, but only got the survey mode. Is this a known issue? Oh, it looks like someone already sent you the thing. But yeah, that 1-minute video you were sent, that should fix it. For like 90% of people with that problem, that's done it. Expansive Reach. Let's just stop there for now. New bounty. Set production Theatria. Altar of Gloom. That's a surprise. Alright, so that monster attacked my armies. Alright, let's peek in here. Alright, looks like there's a spot there where we could probably make an outpost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Area excavated. Have him head over that way. You... don't want to train more units here? Let's do... let's try putting constrictors in there. That could be fun. Let's see what that does. Alright, they're done. Archive is done. Let's do Palisade Walls. Hero leveled up. That is the tank hero. Let's do minus upkeep on troops in that army so that they are cheaper to maintain. Okay, can turn the whole race undead. Do you want to replace Angelic with Whiteborn? Well, the only one with Angelic is the leader. Oh, the whole race doesn't have Angelic. They're all now spooky, scary skeletons. So she can't fly anymore. So we could give her the Frost Wyvern mount we found earlier, so that she can be airborne in combat. Yeah, look at our troops now. Spooky. Okay. Alright, build a sanctuary outpost.
Uh-huh.
Let's start picking off these guys for XP. Mana and armored pants.
Here.
Now everybody's spooky and shady? That's right. A Howling Spire. Should be able to take that. Let's do a save. Ooh, uphill battle. As you travel through the Umbral Abyss, shadows make way for a looming Howling Spire, its pinnacle covered by darkness. You venture inside and quickly notice chaotic energies coalescing in the center of the spire. There, an eldritch being slumbers, neither dead nor alive, captured in a cage of binding in an unending state of unbeing. A prison or an abandoned experiment. Umbral demons gather around the cage, feeding on its arcane energies. The cage of binding seems to be the source of arcane energies running through the Howling Spire. Free the being and prepare for battle. That's the thing. Oh my goodness. He does have mind control. Alright, so I can win on auto, but I lose 3 units. Alright, let's retry this on manual. Okay. Let's say our first manual fight of the day. Gotta remember how to do this.
Go on.
Alright, so the big thing here is this guy's a mind control ability. He can't move and use it in the same turn. So once he's close enough, I need to make sure to have some trash mob in his face. See, spell shields. Okay, so these two are just tanky units. Umbral Mistress. Target enemy unit has a high chance of becoming unchained. Or enchained. Okay. Spellbreaker. Alright. Okay, go ahead and do that. Not quite in range for that. Okay, I think we let them get closer still. Throw a tentacle over there. He resisted. He resists constricting. Ow. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Alright, they killed one of my free units. Not a huge deal. Why did these guys just move and I didn't tell them to? Taunted. Taunted? By their caster? How did he do a taunt? Arc Fire Spike. Sunder resist, taunt, electrify, status vulnerability, and increased accuracy. What the hell? Start hitting their lord with that. Okay. Alright, give her another turn. Cleric's Favor. Yeah, let's do that. Cleanse the taunt and all that other crap. Unfortunately, he's already used his movement, so he can't attack this turn. I thought that would make him able to attack. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Alright. Conjure Shadow Tesseract. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. That was great. Alright, Earthbreaker. Alright, end turn. We take a lot of damage over here. They killed the tentacle I summoned up there earlier. This guy moves away from the tentacle and freezes one of my units. And we used Cleanse last turn, so that is not available right now. Oh! Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so some of what the angel did there, like... That was a free unit. It's not the worst if that dies. We get it back each battle. But some of its damage reflected. Could revive it. Nah, let's save that. Alright. Let's do Battlefield Restoration. Shoot their lord. The biggest problem. Take that out.
Yeah. Away?
Alright, Architect. Let's see. Fey Blessing. Can he get close enough to get rid of the freeze? No, that removed different conditions. Okay. Don't you love when there's some really nasty debuff on you and you use cure debuffs and it gets everything but the nasty one? Alright, there we go. Alright, the biggest threat is taken care of. Alright, we got one real enemy left. I don't want to do it on auto because it will chew up a lot of my mana if it does. If I do it on auto, I mean.
You what? Alright. Mm-hmm. Huh?
Alright. Enchained. Enemy would like to flee. That's fine. Let's end it. Okay. No losses. Channeling robe. You freed the caged Eldritch Sovereign, and after a moment of rage and confusion, she rises once more. After... Is she supposed to be way down here? It's like, hello? After all my attempts, it takes a grand architect to free me from the grasp of Uroth. I apologize for my rage. A cage of binding. It does things to the mind. Long ago, I attempted to make a deal with dark forces. Soon I realized my mistake, but when I attempted to break free, I was captured in this cursed cage. I thank you for freeing me from my prison. I have much to atone for. Anything you ask, I will provide. So they give you a bunch of knowledge. Ask for umbral demons. Use the cage of binding to once more drain and kill this being. Oh my god. So let him out, beat him up, put him back in the box, and then torture them some more. Ask them for Imperium alignment. Imperium. That's so messed up. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Gotta take care of that. Wind barrier ring. 60% harder to hit with ranged attacks.
Alright.
Alright, so this whole little island is now mine. Alright, you continue where you were going. You chill. Mark of Misfortune research complete. Domain of Death. Plus stability. Plus stability is pretty good. Mint is done. Let's get that man. Oh, it's occupied. We're gonna have to send someone to take care of that. Okay. Can work on the monument. This can expand. There's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff here. Let's get that conduit. Haste berries acquired. Ruler leveled up. Master of Shadow. So while army leader, non-hero undead gain plus 10% damage, 15 hit points, 2 fire, and 2 spirit resist. And we now have an army of undead. So I'll also have summon random tier 3 undead here. Oh, those are both good. Oh, we can get both. Yay! Alright, let's do that. Level of Renown, Sub-Production, Theatria. Let's see. Stonemason. Afternoon all. What's up, Nima4? It worked. I also had a lot of dyes in a mini I forgot about. Nice. Yeah, as I mentioned in that video, when I first did that, I was surprised by all the stuff that came out. Piercing charged robe.
Yeah, what?
Let's do this. I'm planning on building a teleporter over here, not a full city. Alright, and then you are going to head up this way. I'm going to have this guy hopefully take out this octopus. So he does not have much of an army. That's why I say hopefully.
You what?
Alright, and you are gonna dig that. Spells ready to cast. Let's see, Fetid Legion. Let's work on that. Another buff for my spooky people. So units gain universal camouflage in your domain. Cities gain more vision range. Sure, that sounds pretty cool. Mike, that giveaway on Discord, I assume it's patron-only channel. No, it's not. It's, anyone should be able to see it. However, there's a bug right now, and I'm waiting on my Discord guy to fix it. But it's going to be for everyone on the Discord. So, the giveaway channel here, we haven't used it in a little while. We've been doing most of our Discords on, most of our giveaways on live streams, is what I meant to say there. So, we've set up a giveaway here for some plushies. But a lot of people are saying they can't see the channel. We've got a guy that's working on that to get that fixed. Alright, we're gonna go over here to get ready to fight this guy. Got a constrictor there. Alright, area excavated. Nice. Okay, head over that way. Alright, these guys. Okay. Domain of Death research done. Muck breaking everything. No, I don't think so. Sanctuary Outpost founded. Expansion. Alright, Fetid Legion. Yo, look at this spooky lady. We can fix her, chat. Get tentacle arms, oh my god. Alright, Fetid Legion is done. I don't care about that. Province is being pillaged. Yep, we're already on it. Alright, end turn. Danger of the Wizard Kings. You know about the dangers the Wizard Kings bring. Keeper of Life Julia of House Eniok, who you met on this realm, is only one of them. Throughout your lifetime, you heard countless stories of the powerful Wizard Kings pillaging and plundering the realms. Now you face them with your own powers. You've mastered the arcane arts and gained the ability to navigate through the astral sea. You have ascended. When you saw your reflection today, you noticed your powers match those of Wizard Kings. A scary thought, or a hopeful one. How will you use your powers against the Wizard Kings? My powers will support my people. Lose mana, gain food and stability. Gain mana. Gain really bad bit of knowledge. I'll trade some mana for food. Alright. Can you handle that? Nice. Okay, life-stealing hook. Okay. Keep taking these guys. Blessed Dragon Mount. Getting as much XP as I can. Creeping, the Warcraft 3 players would say. Kill them all. Hunter Spider Mount. Mug, you excited for Total War Warhammer 40k? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna love it more than Total War Warhammer 3.
Yeah.
But I know I'm gonna like it, right? So yeah, I'm absolutely down to play it once it comes out. Let's start on that. We're gonna need it. Alright, Work Camp.
Out here mucking around, are we?
Are we? Yes, we are. Let's see. Let's get that. Haste berries acquired. Ruler leveled up. Who is that? The Dussel. Thank you for the resub, Dussel. Appreciate you. It's a draining burst. Target adjacent enemy inflicts 20 frost damage. That's like a melee move. Good draining burst. Hero leveled up. This is the Elementalist. New Empire development skill. Okay. Captured, bounty, alignment change, set production. Okay, so it can do a teleporter now. And we're going to need one. Put it there. Okay. In turn. I like how this city expanded its territory. It was like, ooh, that's spooky. And just went around it through the water to get the tree. Like, oh, no, I'm not touching that. Let's start on an outpost there.
Oh.
What is that? Soothing Shrine. When Annex 5 go. Okay. I don't need that. Alright, iron deposit found. Let's see, where's that scout? Over here. Alright, dig through this. Alright, orders required. You take out these octopi. I think that's the right word. Okay, so now we're getting the income from that node that was covered in neutral monsters. Alright, stonemason is done. Let's see. Ascended Gardens. Sanctuary expansion. Alright, can only, let's see, that gives 30 gold and 2 knowledge. That gives 10 mana and 2 knowledge. This gives 50 mana. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get that one first. So that's the Spire. Let's start on Palisade Walls. Alright, end turn. Anyone excited for High Guard? Generic hero shooter, number 2000. I haven't even heard of that one. Let me see. High Guard game. From the creators of Apex Legends and Titanfall comes High Guard. PvP raid shooter where players will ride, fight, and ride as wardens. Early buzz for High Guard is quite poor. Okay. It was the last teaser at the Game Awards. I didn't watch, like, the whole Game Awards, but I watched the stuff that people on my Discord linked me that they thought I would like, and that was not one of them. So I haven't seen it. Visor of Farsight. None of y'all thought I would like that. Bears and birds. $325 mana from those bears, good lord.
Yeah.
Now, can I... Oh, there's a spot here to survey materials. Oh, I haven't seen one of those in a while. I forgot about that mechanic. I'm gonna need a scout for that. Make a surveyor.
Alright.
Alright, cool. Alright, so this whole area here has been cleared out. Alright, area excavated. Orders required. Actually, no, hang on. Where's my leader in the Umbral? Oh, there's some enemy armies coming over right now. Okay. Okay, they should be able to handle that. You come up and join that army. Hero leveled up. Okay, buff undead units in the army, just like the other one. Let's try that. RNG loves me. What's up, RNG? Welcome. Thank you. Speaking of game awards, there was some buzz about ANET showing something there. Was it just the VOE video? Only thing I know of that they did there was when they showed a commercial for Guild Wars 2. And it was a decent commercial. They did all right. Iron deposit found.
Ah, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, there's a thing there. Alright, outpost found. Work camp. Alright, this one's done. Alright, so this one can make a teleporter. If I do it there, I get 2 knowledge. If I do it there, I gain 10 food. And then make walls around it. Rainbow Clover acquired. Spell ready to cast. Mark of Misfortune. So now our casters put misfortune on enemies when they hit them. Domain of Death. Could put that on our capital city. Outpost under siege. Yeah. Gonna need to head over there, but it's gonna take a minute to get there. The teleporters are still being built. So let's see. So we want you to go here. Gold vein, yep, orders required. Here. Orders required. You go there, and then you guys take out the octopi. Vengeful Protector Shield. Okay. And you go there and get this. You go there and dig that out. You are going to join them there. It's going to take them 3 turns to get there, though. Alright, scout. Go for that. Bind Gold Ancient Wonder is complete. Ah, next home. Lots of juicy options here. Alright, what do we have that works with undead? Undead units drafted in this city gain natural regeneration. Does that count for ones that were already drafted there? Alright, let's work on Revenant. Hi.
We who perished for the light, whilst they bask in its glory. We who are forsaken whilst they are beloved. We shall build our necropolises from the bones of their failures.
Dark?
From the darkness of exile, we shall plot their demise.
Summon Fallen Angel. Surveyor, Palisade Walls. Expand again. Domain of Death spell. New Empire skill. The faster research, yes. Get that. Domain's been invaded, yep. 2 until breach. Ambitious dreams. Niavalar the Cool wants to change jobs. Challenger. Foundatorium. Do that. Even in this game, my character runs against the grain. Yup. Let me see, where's the diplomacy thing? So Julia, diplomacy, negotiate. Wait, do we already have a defensive pact? I was gonna ask for permission to use her teleporters. I'm wondering if it already gave me that, though.
Yeah, what?
Alright, I've never seen that before. This guy spent the last turn excavating this out, and he can't reach it. He excavated the other side of the wall without actually getting there. Chat. Dire penguins. Pretty sure they sold plushies of dire penguins at some point. I vaguely recall that. Alright, I'm gonna have them wait and recover health for 1 turn before going in. It's over here. Can't expel. Oh my goodness, so many options. Fish farm. Invaded. Yeah, working on it. Was it this one? By Paradox, yeah. This chunky boy. Yep. By Paradox, that's them. Ooh, what is this? One of my scouts got caught. Oh, this is an allied territory too. Yo, Julia, clean up your lands. Unbelievable. Song of Ages. You've treated your citizens and found Atorium well. I mean, I made them all corpses, but... Now a famed bard contacts you with a charming smile wreathing his face. It is an honor to speak with you, Grand Architect Schmuck, the flamboyant musician says, strumming a lute. I am known throughout the realm as a humble bard, storyteller, and lyricist extraordinaire. Your legend is truly inspiring to me. I simply must write a ballad about you, a song worthy of your legacy. Make it inspiring. Wait, what? Why is that being stupid?
You what?
Is it because they're trying to teleport? Yeah, it's like... Okay, the auto-pathing is being dumb. I'll have to do it manually. Muck ignoring my messages like I ignore my ex's crocodile tears. Let's see. What did you say? Sorry, right now Crimson and Smashy are the same color in my chat. So I read Smashy's most recent message and assumed that they were all Smashy. I just assumed that Smashy was the whole chat box and I had read them all. I was looking at some suggestions and came across that. If you've already played it, would that be a good reference? Did you try Flintlock Siege of Dawn? Flintlock Siege of Dawn. It doesn't ring a bell. Hang on. A Souls-like where gods and guns collide. No, I've never seen this. Makes me think of Avowed. It's gonna give me epilepsy watching that. Yeah, it looks like something I would try. Enfeebling Band. See if I can grab this. Alright, big town hall thing is done. Okay, what's next? Do Feywater Pond. Got Gloom and Famist all over the place here. Alright, 30 gold per turn or 10 mana per turn. Take the gold. Palisade walls. Do a watchtower. Work camp. Alright, we want a teleporter here. Palisade walls. I think they captured this outpost, unfortunately. Found a Torium. Buck might need reading glasses. Yeah, maybe. Real talk, I'm kind of distracted right now because like my voice still hurts. Yeah, I'm still like eating and drinking things that are supposed to help with that, but it is a distraction. Apologies. I remember this Flintlock game. It came out earlier this year, 2024. Gotcha. Streaming every day doesn't help? No, it does not. It does not. Let's see, Pensatorium. Okay, get that going. So I see Fey Mist can go into water. Can Gloom? I haven't seen the Gloom go in the water yet. Not sure if it can or not. Alright. Let's see. Wait. They didn't take this? I am confused. I thought they took that. I guess they just destroyed the walls and left. Nice. Lots of gold for that. Okay, you get that.
Nah.
Do I want to break through into that? Okay, yeah, that's allied area. That's fine. Okay. Well, Wonderstone. What do we got here? Apex, we're gonna need that soon. Vendor, Watchtower, Withdrew to the Void. Okay. End turn. From the mega stream? Yeah, is it 2-3 days ago? I did an 18-hour stream. And since then, it's been sore. I've been trying teas and, you know, cough drops and drinking a lot of water. All kinds of stuff. But it's still a bit painful. Does this go? Guess I can have him go take care of that. Alright, so there's an enemy city right the heck there. Spells ready. Blocked by Spelljammer. Alright, where... It's up there to the north, so I'd have to go up there to get it.
Away? Huh?
New Empire development skill available. All cities gain 1 pop. No, I don't want that. What does this do? Thank you, Crimson. It does nothing. It gives Mug bits. Yes, it does. Yeah, I think 300 is the minimum for the text-to-speech. That was because of a long time ago, someone was abusing it a lot. I'm red on my own screen. On my screen, Carissa's orange, Stormheart is greenish, Maverick is green, everyone else is red. On YouTube, most everyone has a white name except Nick. Nick is special. Nick has a green name. I don't know why.
Uh-huh. You what?
Hello, gamers. Hi, Vengeful. Okay. More food, nice. What else we got here? Let's see, you go here and take the Wonderstone. Summon Fallen Angel is complete. Palisade walls, Watchtower. This can expand. Okay. Domain of Death. 2. And number 3. Respond to hero's offer to join. Do I want another hero right now? A ritualist, a warrior, or a death knight? Let's get a death knight. Alright, chat. Who wants to be a spooky lady? Do I need to respec you? Yeah, I do. This build sucks. Alright, hold on. Do I want to keep that? Tier 2. Tier 3. Let's sword and shield. Smasher of Dragon Slaying. Life-stealing hook. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see. Ephilie said me, and then Crimson. Ephilie. We've done so many Crimsons. They're red. Communist! There we go. Alright. Let's see, Architect for now. And this one start making a... Shade Maker. That's gonna take a little bit to cook. What is this? Your heroes gain XP 200% faster. Holy smokes. Return to the point. Okay. Start watching 1.5 speed, finally caught up. Welcome, we've been waiting here for you.
Uh-huh.
Area excavated. Okay, you wait. Is there anything I can have you do that would not put you in mortal peril? Maybe that thing over there. Head up toward that. Disperse miasma. Retaliating growths. Alright, is this guy a threat? No, he's not. Palisade walls. Alright, stone walls. Great Ziggurat is complete. Alright, Altar of Marching Gloom. Do I want that? Alright, let's put that there. Then we'll start getting gloom here. Watchtower done. Alright, leave that. Theatria can expand. Bounty, Theatria production. Start on the Spelljammer. Need one everywhere eventually. Actually, that would put my mana in the negative right now. Okay, maybe we hold off on that. Let's do a mana obelisk. Hey MuklukChat, I've been trying to do the Seasons of the Dragon's Return to Lake Doric, but never seem to see the High Sage up. Does anyone know when this event spawns, or if anyone does it still? It is done still. Couple things you could do is if you look at the achievements window and go to daily, and there should be a daily Living World Season 3 and a daily Living World Season 4 zone, and any stuff done in those zones gives you more rewards. On the whatever day that Lake Doric is that day, it will have way more people there, and that helps. So that is something that you can do if you're having trouble getting enough people there. A newly found cult has become very popular among the general populace in your city. They preach in your name. Followers of this cult have spread across the city into nearly every industry of the town. The cult preaches a doctrine of hard work and selflessness. The whole movement makes your citizenry very productive. Instead of hoarding their wealth, they seek to share their abundance out of gratitude to you and because of your benevolence. The children of the Grand Architect seek your blessing as they assemble to celebrate their zeal. What do you say? Lots of production. Knowledge, food, production. Put them down. Got some food from that. You continue on your way.
Uh-huh.
You wait. Alright, these guys. Start siege. What is this? Wizard's Bombardment. During combat, whenever you cast a spell, an astral comet strikes a random enemy unit. 200 mana though. Incite Rebellion. After one turn in battle, 3 enemy non-hero units are mind controlled till the end of combat. That's insane! Do that. It's expensive though. Onagers. This is an expensive siege. Retaliating growth research done. Chamber of the Right. Arcane amplifiers? Fishmonger. Caltrops. We're pretty much out of money. Hero leveled up. This is the Warlock. Alright, Adaptive Shadow. Get the buff nearby undead thing. Withering Magic. New Empire development skill. City structures cost less gold to build. I am pretty poor right now. That would help a tiny bit. Julia got defeated recently. RIP. Set production Foundatorium. Crypts. Prison cells. Alright, in turn, we are poor. Very poor. So, this guy that we're sieging has a few small armies here. Nothing I'm worried about, but we'll see if he brings anything bigger over. Oh, suddenly there's 2 phoenixes in this. Where'd you get 2 phoenix? Oh my god. This man just craps out 2 phoenixes in a freaking int. Like it's nobody's business. 3 turns till breach. Still working on that stuff. Could start on upgrading the monument. That's free. Can you do a no ally run in this game? Completely decimating everyone and everything visible? Yeah. It depends on the map, though. For example, on this map, if I didn't accept Julia's alliance at the beginning, then I would have an additional enemy right above me, right? Enemy above me, enemy from underground, enemy coming through the umbral, enemy coming over water. Yeah, there's, for example, one of the toughest maps is called the Dragon War, and it's 3 dragons fighting 3 dragons, and then you're dragon number 7. And you can choose one side to join and help fight the other, or you can just go, I hate all of you. And then it's a 3-way battle. And it's very challenging if you do it that way, but it is an option. Crawler's Nest. Hero leveled up. New Empire skill available. Tier 1 units XP faster. Set production. Market. We need more gold. You should do that as the next run. I've beaten... that one was off stream, but the dragon map, I actually did that one on hard difficulty. That was when I discovered the Materium Dragon with Industry combo that I used for one of our recent campaigns. It was challenging. That's done. Stone walls is done. Can expand. Gold mine. Invading forces. Enter. Yeah, honestly, the number 1 map that I'm not sure if I could beat if I picked a war with everybody was the Eldritch one, where it was like, at the beginning, it's like the enemy wins in 15 turns. And it was like every 6 enemy units you kill postpones that by 1 turn. And at the end, like, 55 to 60% of the enemy units killed were by my allies. So if I hadn't had those allies, I'm not sure we could have beaten the constant you lose timer that was ticking down just because of that awful mechanic. Ring of Concealment. We'll go here and wait till next turn and hit that so that they rest a bit.
Oh.
Okay. Let's get a... Let's get another Architect. Chamber of the Right is done. Tome of Severing. That one's always nasty. When you hit an enemy with this, it strips their enchantments.
Slaying a wizard is similar to slaying any other monster. It necessitates preparation. If your mark is prone to conjuring astral creatures, it is vital to sever their connection and remove their arcane crutch. This is achieved through a complex incantation, by administering minor astral siphoning pests, or, should the opportunity arise, by simply slitting their throat.
Mana Obelisk. Fishmonger. Spell ready to cast. Oh, I should do Lingering Mist on the city we're sieging. I got rid of their spell jammer, mainly so I could do that. One more turn till this breach is done. I'm wondering if they're... I mean, honestly, they've already been pumping out like phoenixes out of nowhere. I'm not sure if they're going to bring over anything else. Now, if I do just take this city... Oh, man, that's not good. Shoot. Niavalar, the cool. Getting caught with the pants down. I am going to try... Why is retreat not an option? Why is retreat, like, almost never an option? Alright. We're gonna go into manual combat, but try to run away.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it's just way too much. This is a low-level army, and there's 3 armies bearing down on it.
Huh? Away?
Huh?
Retreating was never an option. No, Diavalar is very scared. Retreating is absolutely an option in his eyes. He is very terrified right now.
Ah, yeah. Alright.
Wow. Lucky. Okay, so when you do what I just did, and you run to, like, the edge there and then hit retreat, it's a coin flip. They might just die, like the enemy troops caught them as they were running, or they might reappear at one of your cities in a few turns. 5 of the 6 units got away, including Niavalar. So the coward will come home. She's a druid. She'll deal with nature. Hi, nature. Alright. I feel like this one shouldn't be any problem because of the Incite Rebellion thing, taking 3 of their units. Especially if it gets, like, the Phoenixes or something. Because that's their strongest thing. Do I replay that? I think I do. I think we do replay that. Because although I only lost a tier 1 unit, I am really far away from reinforcements. They have got tentacles in my back line.
Nah. Oi.
Huh?
Yeah. You what?
Alright, tentacles are done.
Oof.
How do we want to do this?
You what?
Nice. Alright. Tentacles are dealt with. You got scared and ran and you called Niavlar a coward? Yes. Yes, I do. Alright, so... Ow. Ow. I think Incite Rebellion just happened, and I took their tier 4 tree ant guy. Alright, hold on. What is the range on this? They'd have to be over here. Okay. Give the archer another round of attacks. Wow. That was, we just landed a 60% chance to hit 6 times in a row.
Ah, nah.
That's pretty good. Target cannot be affected by taunt. What? Dang, that really hurt. Clinging Mist.
Oi.
Lots of debuffs.
Uh-huh.
Whose turn is it right now? This guy. Just move him into the mist. Alright. Leader's turn. I think we use our battlefield restoration now. And just heal the whole army.
You know what?
Oh, wait. Does the Tesseracts do Misfortune too? Oh, that's so cool. The summoned Tesseracts also inflict misfortune on enemies because of that enchant. I was not expecting that. Now, I just remembered something. These phoenixes will get back up after a turn. Unless someone is standing on their corpse. And I don't think any of my units can reach in time.
Alright.
Oh, wait. There we go. Alright, now that one, though, I can't reach that one in time. Hey, Mug and Chad. Hi, Goddess. Alright, so we got this guy back here. Summon a tentacle there to deal with that. Alright. So the regenerations I cast earlier should all go off. I think one of the two phoenixes will get back up, and then we see what they do with their turn. Yep, there it is. Oof, ow. Put on the hat. Dude, they pull. That shouldn't even work. That should be immune to pull. They pulled the tentacle that was sticking out of the ground all the way over there. That's not how that should work. Alright, that phoenix is dead a second time. Did you watch the Eyes and Balance patch? Yeah, I left a comment on it. Let's see. There's that. Shade Maker. Archer shoot that. Cultivator. Let's do Fey Blessing on that unit. Cure the Burning on that one. Rip Mist. Okay. Summon a random tier 3 undead. We got Corrupt Souls. Move the Vigil up here. Splitterling just to distract. Shademaker cannot reach anything that really matters right now.
Yeah. You what? Alright.
Okay, end of turn regeneration ticks. Enemy's turn. So they're taking out that tree ant that Rebellion gave me. That was their own unit originally. They made it undead zombies. Lots of damage hitting us from their catapults. Usually I just summon one tentacle per catapult and it slowly kills it, but the fact that their constrictors keep pulling stuff away is making it problematic. Alright, that's one down.
Yeah.
They're bashing the walls. Corrupt souls, go hit that.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, architect. Blessing on that. Yeah, just go ahead and full heal. That's the leader. Go ahead and give her a big heal. Carnage shot. Nothing to revive. Move up here. And crossbow.
Nah.
Can he move the warding bond? Warding bond is once per battle. Oh, I did not realize that. Okay.
You what? Where?
I just kind of threw it out on turn one. I did not realize it was once per battle. 15% chance. Nope, no dice.
Uh-huh.
Is this one not channeled on anything? Alright, put a beam on that guy then. Let's see, cultivator. Nice. Alright, second onager is dead. It's funny, I'm now having to dodge all this fire, and it was because of Nick. It was because of my own unit.
Alright.
Let's see. That's gonna hit friendly stuff. Alright, just pass that turn. This one shoot there. Alright, and turn. Lots of buffs and regeneration going off. They're fighting the tentacle over there. Okay, tentacle's dead. Classic wizard behavior, throwing fire everywhere without tactical consideration. I mean, maybe. Only a little bit. Alright, wolves. Alright, that guy's gone.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of fire, there's some more. Looks like the onager burned down.
Yeah,
Let's... Ah, it's so close to that being dead. Okay. Oh, no! The Phoenix back here got back up.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Stop that. Stop it. This guy's a million debuffs, what the heck? Get rid of some of those. Let's see. What do we want to do with her turn? Give the angel an extra turn, and then have it open fire on this guy. 2 of the 3 shots connected. Crossbow. Landed, a little bit of damage. Let's see. Guardian. Oh, that's right. All my units have life stealing because of the Whiteborn thing. I forgot about that. Let's see. Could do Raise Undead here. Alright, turn the enemy Necromancer into a zombies. And send them attacking. Shademaker. Hit.
Yeah.
We hit some caltrops on the way up there. Onager. Friendly fire. Alright, end turn. So far, none of our permanent units have died, just temporary summons. And I aim to keep it that way. That's a surprise. I don't know how that happened. An enemy over here hit the tentacle counterattacked, killed the enemy, and the enemy got turned into zombies. I don't have any enchantments on the tentacle that would make it do that. So I don't know how that happened. Alright, I think that's their last hero. Alright, so I'm gonna do a summon there, and then to speed things up, I'm gonna hit auto. I already used my mana for the turn, so the AI can't use my mana. A lot of combat tonics going out, curing conditions, which were mostly caused by my own fire. Terrible place to put a Tesseract. What are you doing? Alright, I'm gonna turn the auto off now. So they're taking their turn. Yeah, we should have this. What's the cheapest mana spell? Condemnation. Boom. Alright, auto. So you can only cast one spell per turn, so I was using a low mana spell so that when I turned it on auto, the AI didn't do some much higher mana spell. Greetings, Wizard Mug. What's up, Dra? How you doing? It's kind of funny lore-wise that we've got a trait called Guardian Angel where we start every battle with that Vigil unit, but we're now like a Fallen Angel and we've lost our Angelic enchant, and the Archons are all like PO'd at us because we've fallen and become evil, and we still have the Guardian Angel. Doing okay, how about you? Doing alright. Are they routing? It's blinking, which means they're close to routing. This is gonna hit a friendly, but... Alright, is that the last one? There we go. No deaths that time. You gained a shielding mail from the city. Okay. Alright. Okay, so here's the deal. Over here, there's a lot of enemies. I am not confident I could keep this. Like, if I take the city and then I move out, and like, it would be so easy for them to go around and hit me. So we are going to burn it to the ground. Alright, mana node found. Neat. Alright, take this scout over here. This one go here, grab that. Oh, city ruins. Someone had a city here and it got burned down. Might have been one of Julia's. Okay, she's got that now. You wait. Shademaker. Market is done here. The city is very unhappy. Give them beer! A hero leveled up. Defense and evasion. Ruler leveled up. Probably push toward Warding Bond. Warding Bond's really good. Warding Bond is the beam you put on a target, and then you and that target split damage 50-50. Very good for staying alive. Evocations do 50% more damage? Excuse me? How could I not take that? That's a lot of damage. Oh, I forgot about something. We've got that spell for summoning the Fallen Angel. I should start charging that. Wait, what's happening? Oh, that's a little dude. Rewards. Crystal of Frugality. Units in the army cost minus 10% upkeep. Delver of Secrets. The chairman of the Magnificent Founders Council comes before you, an ornate book in his hands. This, he says with pathos, is the legacy of the Magnificent Founders. In ages past, tribes, kingdoms, and entire realms have disappeared into the mists of time, their knowledge seemingly lost forever. But with great dedication and spellcraft, much that was forgotten can be rediscovered, like runic messages carved deeply into the hidden roots of this world. We have compiled a book of tutelage ready for transcription so that all magnificent founders may be guided to study the past. Give them Mark of the Owl, plus Shadow Affinity, plus Knowledge, minus Stability if there's no Ancient Wonder in their domain. I think we can handle that right now. Yeah. I'm pretty sure all my cities have a wonder in them. Okay, where is...
Oh, wait?
Okay, so that was a quest area. Let's see, just arrived, can you help me? I thought this was a strategy game that he was upgrading his champion. My question is that RPG then, or is there some champions in the army now, or how does that work? What's up, Solden? So you've got a leader or a lord, and they have like level ups, and you can also have hero units. And hero units can be leveled up and gain XP and get stronger. Whereas there are just like army type units that they also level up, but when they level up, they just get, you know, stat bonuses. They don't have like a talent tree. Your troops enter the Umbral Abyss. Immediately a whisper reaches you, growing into an ethereal voice carried through the heavy air of the Umbral Abyss. I'm on an important mission that will change the war against the Umbral, but these cursed Umbral demons have proven to be challenging. Help me, so I can finish my quest. There's a watchtower where I made my stand. Free me and I will be in your debt. The voice pauses for a moment. Please. The scout's probably gonna die next turn. Alright, 3 more turns on burning this down. And we definitely want to stay until that's done.
You what?
Can annex another province. Hero leveled up. Refresh all cooldowns, gain elemental focus. Conjure lesser elemental spirit. Let's try that. Remains collected, Prelude of Doom, Bounty, War Party, and turn. Now, I could walk them away from this while it's burning, but if a unit would get past me, they'd be able to stop the city from getting burned down. That's the scout I said would probably die, and he did. Oh, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Alright, so next turn we'll have another unit, and then I'll try to have her go deal with that. The Atria can expand. I'm gonna need to send an army to go clear this thing too. Province being pillaged. Oh, that one too? Oh shoot. Yeah, I can't stop that. Oh, there's more right there. I need the Niavalar troops to finish cooking, finish like running away and get back here. Fine. Alright, that's done. Oh my god, dude. They're hitting me in so many places right now. It sucks. Alright, did I ever... Oh my god, I kept forgetting. Alright, summon Fallen Angel. Start charging that. I could have already had a few of those done by now. Alright, Doom Depth Trench counts as a Spelljammer. Does he have an actual Spelljammer too? Yes, he does. It's over there. Alright. We're going to take a slight risk here, and we are going to leave that burning and hope it finishes. Grab that. Okay, you head over here. Fishmonger is done. Mint. Schmuck has gained renown. That's fine, whatever. Province being pillaged. I'm aware, I'm aware. And those are gloom units, so they're not going to take damage from the gloom there. I could hurry recruitment of this. Alright, can she now handle one of the... Yes. Yes, she can. Okay, next turn. Outpost under siege, so this one here. Yeah, they might destroy this outpost before I can get there, because she's going to be able to handle some of these, but they're hitting me in 5 places right now. Alright, hopefully... Yes, okay, city ruins. Okay. I messed up.
Yeah.
I just messed up. I thought all these units were ready to move. That one is still immobilized for one more turn. So there's... Okay, I just split my armies. That's not good. We'll see what happens. Alright, that's safe. Oof. Retry.
Yeah, ma?
Hey, Muck Chat. I'm Matty Man.
Huh?
Alright, what was this? This was a Death Knight. Okay. Our weakest army. They're taking very little damage. What the heck? Why are they taking such little damage? Ah, nice. Landed constricted on their leader. Oh, God. Ow.
Huh?
one down. I'm gonna hit a different one just to try to get deep. Okay, we got misfortune on it. That's good. Oh. Go. Ow. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. So Merlin, every turn, he gets to, like, stack up cascading power. And that, like, causes a whole bunch of, like, lightning bolts and stuff to hit my armies. Alright, that's their leader. Or the lord of this army, I should say.
Away? You what?
There we go. I really wanted to finish that this turn so that I didn't get the cascading power hitting me again on the next one. Bow of Weeding. Okay. Alright, she leveled. What else do we got here? Let's get that. Alright. And there's one dude there. Let's see if she can handle that. I'll say yes, the AI is allowed to use my magic. See what happens. Okay, good. Alright, so she stopped those three things from getting destroyed. Now there's this guy over here. Yeah, they're destroying my outpost. What is this? Oh, this is the Niavalar army. Okay, you come down and hang out with them. Good evening, bye. Hey, Carol! Alright, that's done. Tentacles. Ruined province can be rebuilt. I mean, I can start rebuilding it, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna stop it. Immediately reveal the full world map. Your throne city gains infinite sensing range. Armies in sensing range reveal their numbers and allegiance. I will take that. That sounds amazing. Sebastian the Hawk captured. Alright, end turn. Alright, so a little worried over here where I accidentally split my armies. We'll see what happens. There it is. That's what we were worried about. So, and they still have Spelljammer. So there are 3 armies versus my 2, and I don't have my lord there. I'll take it. So I lost 3 tier 1 units. I will take it and end that turn. So those are the... Wow. This is all the equipment we just got from their heroes that just died. Alright, so there's our first fallen angel. Alright, so move her up here. Alright, they're together again. Let's take a look at that unit. There they are, chat. And we can start priming another one of those. And then I'm gonna have these armies go over and take out that Spelljammer on the next turn. Alright, these, let's go over here. Alright, have those 2 armies go out. Let's see. You over there. Severing Golem research complete. Conjure Elemental. Summon a tier 1 lesser spirit based on your empire's dominant affinity for 3 turns. Conjure Elemental research done. Curse of Misfortune. Outpost captured by Merlin. I'll have to go get it back. Collected, 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 captured, captured, captured. Bounty, alignment, invaded. Okay. Alright. Severing golems have to be made at the city. Requires a pinnacle of the incarnate to make it. So that is going to take a bit. Alright, we'll just come back to that. When is the Guild Wars 2 Balance preview stream? I believe it's in 2.5 hours, so I won't be live when it happens. I'll have to watch it tonight. Mike, did you see the Divinity trailer? I did. It was a lot. It was a lot. But I will probably try that game out because I have played the last 3 games that Larian has made, and I greatly enjoyed all of them.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Okay, my weaker armies. Yay, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we have saved this outpost from destruction.
Yeah.
I want them to take that out, but I want them to rest for a turn first. Alright, Tendril Labyrinth is done. We can expand. Get the Gold Vein. Do we know if Divinity will be turn-based like the older games? I don't know. So there's other games in the Divinity series, right? And I've played Divinity Original Sin 1 and Divinity Original Sin 2, and they play very similar to Baldur's Gate 3. However, I have not played the other Divinity titles that were in the series, so I'm not sure how those went. Warlock. Captured, Renown, Ambition, War Party, Set Production. Ascended Gardens. Alright, in turn. Book smart and battle wise. A general discusses Merlin's war with you when he remarks, "Curse those page-gazing scribes. Meanwhile, my boys are dying out there." The general keenly elaborates, "It's unfair, my grand architect. My soldiers sacrifice their lives for you. What do your mages and scholars in Foundatorium do all day? Sit in ivory towers and dusty libraries? I say we put those bookworms to better use. Knowledge is only half the battle, after all. The other half demands plenty of troops in the field. Moving Foundatorium scholars from their comfortable alcoves to the battlefield should improve your army's strength. What will you do?" Lose knowledge, gain a cultivator. Have them educate new recruits. This is a dumb decision. I'm gonna hit this is a dumb decision. Alright, you wait. You go there. Down. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Atmuck, were you ever interested in doing Heroes of Might and Magic playthroughs since you like Age of Wonders? I played Heroes of Might and Magic, I think 4, 5, and 6 when I was a kid. Yeah, I'd be happy to play those on stream if people wanted to watch it. I think there's a new Heroes of Might and Magic coming out pretty soon, though, so I would probably prioritize that over one of the old ones. Let's move that there. Curse of Misfortune is done. Let's get Afflictor. At Muck, I think you picked up a good ring for a melee hero. I think I'll keep what she's got right now. It is pretty good, but I'm happier with what I've got. The current one is 60% harder to hit with arrows. You never played the third Divinity? Or, sorry, the third Heroes of Might and Magic? I think it was just before... like, I think the first one I ever was introduced to was 4, and then I played all the ones after that. Provinces with forest gains. There's not a lot of forest here. Cities can expand farther. We already have that. Alright. Coast, river, and water provinces give 2 food. Alright. Spelljammer should get destroyed this turn. And funny enough, they haven't repaired the Doom Depth. If they had, they would still have a Spelljammer. Okay. Another Fallen Angel. This is one of the ways I can reinforce my stuff from across the world. Alright, start siege. Yikes, 5 turns. Alright, add siege projects. Insight Rebellion and Onagers. Expensive, but it's the highest chance of success in combat, I do believe.
Oh. You are?
Okay. And... Lingering Mist. Alright, area excavated. So scout, grab that. Alright, this guy... What are we doing here? Wonder if these 2 armies can take out... I don't know. There's a lot of monsters. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. If they split up, then definitely. If they don't split up, I don't know. Alright, what is this? Tome of the Eternal Lord. Each turn for 3 turns, all enemies sustain frost damage, become blind, become weakened. Oh, that's so good. Raise Undead Army. Summon a full stack of low-tier undead units onto target world hex. True Death Magic. Enchanted units get Curse of the Reaper. Battlefield Reanimation. Oh, let's embrace the undead stuff.
A realm blanketed by
True Death
glistening
Magic.
ice.
Mint is done. City is not super happy. Let's start on the Pinnacle. And... let's get that. Alright, Ascended Gardens is done. Let's do Stonemason, because it's boosted. New Empire skill available. Mines grant 5 mana. Sure, it's a little more mana income. Oh, making progress. Man, this map's been fun, but we really had to bunker down and just like defend and fortify and build up for a long time in the early game with just how much we were getting hammered from different directions. Auto. Okay. I just realized we're losing souls each turn. What is doing that? Domain of Death just costs mana. Is it the Fallen Angels? Do those cost souls? Oh, I can't click on this guy. There. They use 5 souls per turn. Oh! Okay, let's not make any more of those right now. Necropolis generates some souls. So we will... do that next. Let's put it there. Alright, so that'll be in the queue. Alright, so they took out some of the monsters, because some of them ran forward. Mantle of Starblades and some prod. Alright, hopefully this is the nest. Oh, that's juicy. Okay. What is all this purple? This city is expanding from the abyss out onto the surface. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
alright.
Is that Kel Dragon? Thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Mike, you have the Tome of Great Transformation. There's a spell there that you can stack soul generation onto natural features on your own tiles. Well, it just hasn't come up yet. Hasn't come up yet. Could start making this another city. It would just be like water, though. There's not a lot of room there to build. Yeah. Alright, hero leveled up. This is the Death Knight. Let's get Sundering Sweep, new ability. Another hero leveled up. This is the Warlock. Let's get Master of Shadow and the thing that summons a tier 3 undead. Disenchanting Magic. Spell Lingering Mist is ready. Go and throw that down. That's done. War Party. Okay, end turn. Okay. Let's make some more architects. Alright, what can we have you two work on now? There is a... Where's the source of it? This red area is around a nest. Where is the core of the nest? City ruins. I have to look for it. Right,
Mr. Madiman gifted a tier 1 sub to Spider-Man _with_a_gun. They have given 11 gift subs in the channel.
Spider-Man with a gun. Thank you, Mr. Madiman and Kel Dragon, both of you. Appreciate you. Jazz Usani says, the game seems interesting, but considering how much you have to do, I feel it would get tedious as the game goes on. Is there a light version of this kind of game? I would say this kind of is the light version of it. Because, like, for example, like, this army is 6 units, right? The army is 6 units. Now, you know, each unit, like, this right here might be, like, a little group of 3 dudes, but 6 units is not a lot to control. In Total War, each army is 20 units. and each unit might be 120 zombies. So you might have a few thousand people to be controlling. So I would say Age of Wonders kind of is the light version of this genre. Also, whenever you are ending a turn, if you forgot something, it shows you here. Like, the end turn button doesn't appear until you've addressed everything. So it's like, hey, this city's not building anything. Do you want it to build something? Hey, this army isn't doing anything. Do you want it to do something? You know, and so on and so on. So it tells you that, like, you're forgetting things if you are. Total Warhammer 3 does that too? Yes, but as I said, Total Warhammer 3 has much bigger armies. Like, if you have, what is it, three or four armies on each side on a battlefield, that's 80 units to control, and each one of those 80 units could be just one dude or like 100 zombies or something. So, like, even I myself sometimes, like, I'll be in a battle and there's a checkbox called Control Large Army. And if you uncheck it, it caps each side at 20 units on the field at a time. And sometimes I do that just because I'm overwhelmed. Sometimes I do it, you know, tactically, like, for a reason. But there's other times I do it just because I'm, like, overwhelmed with how much is going on. Okay, there is some stuff over here. Hero leveled up. When's the balance patch for Guild Wars 2? Just over 2 hours. I won't be live when it happens, but that's when it happens. Also, Warhammer 3 is real time. True, yeah. In this game, the battles are, you take your turn. So it's a, you know, turn-based, and you can stop and think. In Total War, it's real-time strategy, like a StarCraft when you're in the battle. Revenant Horde. Shadows covering your realm cause long-dead soldiers to rise from their graves at a forgotten battle site near your city of Foundatorium. Drawn to your dark radiance, the army marches upon Foundatorium. Skeletal militias claw at your gates. Bone horrors gnaw at your walls. Banshees howl at the few living souls that remain in your throne city. Where others would faint at the mere sight of this Revenant Horde, you see opportunity. Lose mana, gain control of the units. Open the gates, gain population. Pick their brains for secrets. Receive a half a turn of knowledge. Open the gates, let them in. New citizens. Okay, you... What are we gonna do here? Should be able to handle that. They should buff Ritualist today. Oh, yeah, yeah. Also, Luminary in PvP, it's not doing too good. Umbral Halflings. That's such a weird thing to say. Alright. Still not sure where, like, the center of this... Is it in there? Oh, it's in there! Okay, I was like, where's this nest? Like, I see this red line creeping around, but where is it? Okay, this can expand. Hero leveled up. Infectious Affliction. Let's get that for the Warlock.
I am seriously worried that they are going to nerf my plate kitty into the ground. I'm still not even done learning Guardian.
Plate kitty? What is that? I'm guessing a Char, Warrior, Revenant, or Guard. Brutal Corruptor. Tier 4 Primary. Units killed with this weapon transform into Splitterlings until the end of battle. Does not trigger in water combat. Alright, so we can do Lingering Mists on the city again. And then start True Death Magic, which won't finish this turn. Alright, save game. Attack city. Alright, auto. Let's see what it calculates. And if it's no good, we do it manual. Nice. We'll take it. We will take it. You scavenge some equipment. Okay. Could I hold this one? Maybe. Kind of needs a teleporter over here. Are those connected? I think those are connected. I'll try taking it. I'm gonna need to increase my city cap. Alright, so in 2 turns that will be done.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Messed up there. I thought I needed to go to that silent tome to claim it, but it was already cleared, so that wasn't necessary. Got the Wonderstone. What was I doing here? Oh, yes, I remember. What's the win condition here? Total domination? That is an option. There are multiple so on a normal map of Age of Wonders 4, there is just defeat all enemies. There is a magic condition where basically you build like a whole bunch of architecture around a magic's thing, and then you start casting an I win spell, and the enemy has like X turns to stop you or interrupt you before you would just win the game. There is make peace with everyone. There is exploration, which is like control a huge percentage of the map. And then there's the campaign maps, which is what I'm playing right now, which, you know, there's like a story involved in it. Right now, you can see the story objectives up there, but sometimes, like, if, like, the story will just say you won if, you defeat everybody on the map. Now, right now, I'm constantly getting attacked. So, like, there's there's underground passageways, and there's umbral gates, which teleport you around. So, it's hard to kind of... Like, right over here, here's my cities, and there's an umbral gate right there, and there's an underground passage right there. So I'm getting hit from all sides constantly. So I moved out, I've destroyed one enemy city, and I'm working on another one now. And I just realized they are destroying some of my stuff right now. Okay, what is the fastest way to get over here? It would take a while. It would take a while. See, True Death Magic is done researching. Bone Dragon Reanimation. Inspiring Chant. Done. Null Shield. Ruler leveled up. Blessed Body. Hero leveled up. This is the tanky guy. Grace. New Empire development skill. Gain more grievances. Don't care about that. You're up to level 5 tomes before getting teleporter infrastructure. I have... Wait, what? I have teleporters. Look, teleporter. These random accusations. Prelude of Doom. Province of being pillaged. Yeah. Okay. It's just that where I'm at right now is not near a teleporter. So...
Oh. Huh?
Okay, that's done. Let's go try to get that one. And you over here.
Uh-huh.
And you over
Yeah.
here. Okay, this guy. You wait. You're going to join those armies that are coming home in just a moment. Can get another expansion. Go ahead and get that. True Death Magic is ready. Okay, so now they can use the Mark of the Reaper. Is there anything else I need to do right now? Ritual of the Gloom Veil. Mana's at a negative at the moment, so let's not do that. Shrine. One of my scouts got caught. Ah! Okay. Yeah, that's gonna get destroyed and we're gonna have to rebuild it. Okay. We have a city! Yay! Alright. Let's see. Who is not a governor? Ephilie buffs conduits and population. Ephilie. Governor Ephilie. Reporting for duty. Alright, let's do Palisade Walls. Tendril Labyrinth. Okay. Let's see. Hostiles in domain. Where? It's not, dude, the way that this expanded. It's not letting me repair. It says there's hostiles. Does it mean like these neutral creatures? That's kind of a big fat who cares. Oh, right there. That's it. NPC Army of Marauder Guard.
Huh?
Okay.
You up?
Nope, I don't want that. Okay. See, Silver Tongue Fruit acquired. Hero leveled up. Let's see. Ritual of Elements, refresh all ability cooldowns, or conjure Lesser Elemental Spirit with a 3-turn cooldown, or Inexorable Cast. Till the end of turn, all attacks, abilities, ignore status. Let's get the Spirit for now. Summons are always great for soaking hits in this. Yep. You are now the Racekeeper of the Ancient Revenants. Okay. Alright, end turn. Really hoping they don't zoom up there to that city. I don't know if they have anyone in the fog. How's Julia doing? She been dealing with her problems? Alright. Hey, thank you. Hey, could you give me more water? Thank you. Alright, that takes care of that. And now we can repair the Spelljammer and the Doom Depth Trench, which is just basically 2 Spelljammers. Okay. So the rest of those are neutral mobs that can be taken out at any time. So, head on back up. And you head back, and you head back. Now, one thing we don't yet have is that buff to where after using a teleporter, I don't use up all my movement. Because by default, that's a thing. We don't have that yet. Okay. So, at this point, we could go for Chevalton and Syndra. Syndra's kind of, I might okay. I might have to go through like a portal or something to get here, because it looks like it's on like an upraised island. But we could start going for the next closest enemy city.
You what?
You what? Null shield is done. Material refinement, thank you. Alright, null shield, start on that. Palisade walls are done. That's good. Alright, shrine is done. And what do we got here? So many options. Alright, shipyard. Alright, ruler leveled up. Where's Mimuk? I just... he was just hiding. He's right there. Paragon of Shadow. When this hero is killed in battle, after 2 turns, it comes back to life with 35% of its total hit points. Can be used any number of times, as long as another unit is alive. This unit and all units in the army gain universal camouflage. Cannot be seen on the world map. Slippery and fleeting. Oh, man. That's good. That's good. Alright. Wife brought me a PB&J. Alright, so if I go for this city next, he's got a bunch of dudes over there. I don't see a Spelljammer. He might have one, I don't see it. Alright, let's invade his territory, see if he does anything. Cast Null Shield on our troops. And one way that we can easily test to see if he has a Spelljammer is try to cast Fey Mist in his area. Alright. Okay. Wait, what? Where did the... Oh my god, he teleported. Fine. Alright, so we're gonna take that out on the next turn.
Alright.
Alright, those armies are full now. Materium Refinery research is done. You know, honestly, more than anything else, I think I want more blue affinity. So let's just do a simple Tome of Warding, which has some nice enchants, just to get more affinity.
Those who master the arcane are as a...
Okay. Tentacle Labyrinth is done. Mana Obelisk. Ruined Province can be rebuilt. Thank you. Province is being pillaged. We're working on that. Alright. Bring you over here, bring you over here. That should be more than enough, yeah. Alright, cool. So now, we can start rebuilding all the stuff he destroyed. Rude. Okay. So where do we want to take these armies now? There's the stuff over here. That's pretty far away. Wait, does the new city have a teleporter? I don't think it does. It does not. Alright, in 2 turns it will. Oh, time to do that test. They do not have a Spelljammer. Okay. Start siege. Incite Rebellion. And... what else? Onagers. Okay. The siege has begun. Alright, Mana Obelisk is done. Upgrade here is done. Architect Institute. Shipyard is done. Fishmonger. Foundatorium can expand. Found. Master of Shadow. Exhume Undead. What's Dark Ritual? It's kind of cool. It's on the Death Knight? Yeah, I'll go for Dark Ritual. That seems fun. New Empire Dev Skill. Gain knowledge when your units gain ranks. Set production Foundatorium. Materium Refinery. Do I want to make more units? So any undead... oh, wait, no, I haven't made the thing. There's a building that if I make it here, any undead that I make here will become... whatchamacallit? They'll have regeneration. Make a few scouts. They're pretty cheap. Okay. I'm eating, so I'm just going to TLDR this. He is offering us the spell Ignite. Or Ice Coffin. I'll take Ignite, so I'm going to start the next battle with low health. But she's a healer, so it's fine. Alright. Kind of want to go get this Crusader host out of my ally's place. It has destroyed my scouts many times. So we're going to teleport up here. You are going to scout. Bounty posted, domain invaded. Wait, where was my domain invaded? Shoot. I should not have clicked that alert away so soon. Dang it. Oh, maybe that. That might be it right there. Teleporter will be done next turn, and if I need to, I could take my backup armies over here to deal with this. Oh, wait a minute. Dude, wait, this guy died? So I knew I killed 2 of his cities. I swear he had a 3rd one up here. Maybe Julia got it. Alright. Alright, so... teleport him there. Teleport her there. Use scout. This can expand. Bounty is done. Set production. Stone walls. Alright, enter. Wait, what? I said end turn. There we go. Okay. Alright, so our ruler is low health because of that deal with the devil we just made. So it's a very even battle. Gonna hit auto like always and see what it thinks. I'll take it. And the remaining defenders. Okay, so this is the stuff we looted on the battle we just did. And that's the stuff we looted from that battle. Okay. We're good on gold. Thinking maybe vassal this one. Yeah, I'm thinking vassal this one. Alright, so we need to chill here for around 3 turns. Alright, you... get that. Alright, good. And... trying to decide how to do this. Alright. Get on here.
Nah.
Phantasm Warrior research done. Conjure Spell Ward. Materium Refinery is done. Stone Walls. Surveyor. Stone Walls done here. Monolith. Fishmonger is done. Bathhouse. Hero leveled up. Greater Elemental Spirit. Yeah. And Master of Shadow. Exhume. Damage channel. Wait. The hero gains Elemental Mastery. Damage channel is based on your chosen discipline. Which was... Blast Evocation? Is that the discipline? Oh, Discipline of Flames. Okay. Like, you got a ton of gear. Maybe go to heroes not playing a dragon. I don't have any dragons. see, plus hit points. Yeah, plus health. Oh wait, what is this? Rallying Cry. The caster and adjacent friendly units gain rally, bolster defense, bolster resist, watchful, and defense mode. Alright, there's a few things. Ruler is leveled up. Let's do that. Alright, that's done, 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 that's done. Province being pillaged. That's been handled. Okay. Where's this underground tunnel go? Oh. This scout that just keeps dying up there by my allied city because they're not taking out that host. Alright, 2 more turns on that. Nope, no one gets away. We're fallen evil angels. Need XP. Get all the XP. Come on. Alright. And you wait, and you wait. Arcane Institute. Alright, we finally got all the land there. Monolith is done here. Let's do Altar of Gloom. Start getting some gloom over here. Dark Ritual for the Death Knight. This is the Warlock. Let's do Mortal Champion buffs. Spells ready to cast. Could do Domain of Death on that, my newest city. Set production Theatria. They're plenty happy at the moment. Let's do Refinery. Alright, enter. Alright. One more turn and that becomes a vassal city. And let's see, you two. Take those out. Okay, and you wait, you wait. Conjure Spell Ward research done. Withering Mist. Stone Walls done. Let's see, what else do we got here? Pinnacle of the Incarnate. I just realized, is this thing done? Monument for Apex. Is the monument complete? I think it is. So I think I can do the Bind Gold Wonder on it. It's going to take a few turns to charge up. Alright, what is this? You can now use magic and support abilities while engaged in melee. Alright. Syndra, rally, production here. Materium Refinery. Alright, enter. At this point, at the beginning of this stream, I still felt like, you know, there was like a way I could lose. Now, I feel like I got this. I just need time. I gotta figure out how to get over here. Gore galore. Wrapped in bloody bandages, the chairman of the Magnificent Founders Council greets you with pride. Strength and blood, Grand Architect Schmuck, he exclaims with a raised fist. The weak fall on the battlefield, the frail are culled like vermin in their holes. No tactic is too gruesome when it wins a battle. We Magnificent Founders adopt our enemy's strengths, and we triumph. Give them Mark of the Butcher. Plus XP in combat, but you lose stability for population. No, I don't want them to gain that trait. I'll just take unstable cities for a short time. Alright, let's get a Whispering Stone. Alright, so this area is now a vassal. So I do not need to worry about that. So the next thing is how do we get up here? And I see an umbral thing there. Is that an enemy army? Army of Julia. Julia, it's a vassal. Stop sieging it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Since there's like the chalice thing there, I think that's it. Alright. I actually do want to take out that nest though, because this big red area is bothering me now that I'm strong enough to take care of it. Alright, bring them over there. Is there any more Wonderstone we can go nab? Wonder. There's some there. Alright, you two. Take out this elemental. Wand of Blizzards. Alright, there's another fella over there. Alright, Materium Refinery is complete. Ballista Towers for defense. Warlock leveled up. Respond to a hero's offer to join. Yeah, I guess. Let's see. I don't want a Starborn Evoker. They're not going to have all the racial enchants I've done. I want a Magnificent Founder. So Spellblade, Warrior, or a Ritualist. Spellblade. I haven't made a Spellblade this campaign. Alright, Chad, who wants to be a Spellblade? She starts with a punching ability. That's, rare. I saw Barry and then Jaya. Barajaya. It's a magical world. They can have weird names like that. Okay. Start making that. War party, vassal, alignment change, invaded, enter. The Fisting Spellblade. Let's not call it that ever again. That race looks so cool. They were like these angelic celestial people. And then we totally made them fall into depravity. Whoops. That's what that button does. Let's see. these. And then this guy. Alright, ballista towers are done. Let's do a Fey water pond. It's going to be pretty vulnerable because there's not a lot of land to build on here. Bind Gold Ancient Wonder is ready. There we go. Oh, I can actually go for the magic victory? So the whole reason I did that is when you bind a Gold Ancient Wonder, it gives you 50 knowledge a turn. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do this. I didn't realize the magic victory was an option on this map. Domain invaded, what? Can also start another monument. What if... Okay, so I probably dedicated the last one to Shadow, judging by that. Let's do Astral. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't want to get banned. Behave yourself, Mr. Maddyman. Behave. Alright, where are my troops? Oh, well then. Okay, yoink. Julia's like, hey, yo, I just cleared that. Yeah, I'm like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Huh?
Alright, well, that's done. Alright, so she took care of that thing. Next up, we go up here. Julia has a Gold Ancient Wonder. Okay. You are just gonna stay there. You are gonna stay there. You do whatever. Yeah, the scouts, they're thinking there's nothing left for them to work on right now. Julia racing you for magic victory? Dude, the very first campaign I ever played of Age of Wonders 4, I was on the final level, and I was just playing, and it was good, and then one of my allies did the magic victory, and because I was allied with them, it just said, you win. So it's like, imagine just playing, and you're just doing your thing, and then it just pops up, you win. It was so, like, disappointing. Because I'm like, wait, what? Like, I wasn't involved in the final battle at all. There wasn't even a final battle, actually. Like, wait, what do you mean I win? What are you talking about? Oh, there's another city down here. It's rats. It's rats. Alright, you wait. Withering Mist. Ooh, we can use Withering Mist in combat now. That one's nasty. Necrotic Spires. That thing's done. Hero level up. Unyielding, sure. Sure, I'll unyield. Set production. For each tier of monument built in the Empire, the city gains 10 food, 10 stability. Wait, the Empire? Not just this region? Okay, I think I misread that. I should have built that quite some time ago. Hold on a sec. So 246 food, 20 stability. This is going to take a lot of money, but I want to test this. Yeah, it just gained 60 food and like 50 stability. That's insane. Okay, I need to build that in every city, apparently. I did not realize. I did not realize. I thought that was just something you built in the same city that had the obelisk, not all of them. Wait, what? That was the sound of walls getting breached. Who's getting hit right now? Alright. You are going up there.
Yeah, what?
And you are going up there. And
Where?
you are going up there. Oh, they got another gold ancient one. Yo, look at this city. This is so symmetrical.
Yeah.
Alright, you just chill. Alright, is there... Okay, you go get that. Chill, chill. Our product expires is done. Yeah, if we didn't have the gloom thing, I would love to have tried Naga transformation on this one. Naga transformation makes your people have... Well, they're Nagas, so the bottom half of their body is just like a big snake tail thing. And they are really fast in water, but they can't use mounts anymore. And there's a lot of water on this map, so that would be really good. But we need the gloom stuff, and we already went on to Stormbringer. Stormport. For each Stormport built in your empire, more mana and gold. Oh, that's kind of cool. Double base resources from coastal province. Huh. I do have a lot of coastal stuff. You know what? I'll take it anyway. You can get zappy lightning powers. Also, income.
Become Stormborn and channel the ocean's greatest wrath. Become the shift in the wind, the faraway rumble that heralds disaster. Electrify the air as you approach and adapt your people to the storm serpent's image. Call forth torrents of rain and lightning, with you in the center. Embody the unrelenting fury.
Channel the Age of Shadow to reach the magic victory. I mean, I can't do that unless I had, like, 3 golden wonders. But good to know. Alright, you go here and get that. And you go up. And you go up. And you wait. And you... I'm gonna disband this guy. I'm tired of giving him the same order every turn. Sanctuary Outpost founded. Expand. And this Affinity Obelisk, which apparently is more important than I previously realized. Let's get that. And get Affinity Obelisk there too. Got plenty of souls income now. I can charge another Fallen Angel. Research from... Okay, yeah, I'll take that. More mana, more research. Throne City, more of all kinds of income. Yep. Breastplate of the Champion. Hey, Mike, thanks for bringing me back to yours too with your Craftlock series. You're very welcome. I got more episodes of that coming. It's just my editor... I've given my editor so much to do, it's taken her a while. During diplomatic negotiations, Duchess Nagin Cooper of Shivelton approaches you, quaking with anger. "This is an outrage," Nagin Cooper shouts. "I receive reports of your heroine, Ephalie the Red, bad-mouthing me. Damn it, Ephalie, you communist. Insulting my appearance, even doing an impression of me while wearing an ape mask." Ephilie seems to think she can hide herself behind you, her grand architect, but I demand there be consequences. Negan seems to be deeply insulted by the actions of Ephilie. Rest assured, Ephilie will be disciplined for her transgressions. You could make a territory defense force of mistlings. They're perfectly adapted to the mist. Yeah, I could. If I need, I don't know if I need to, but yeah.
Yeah,
I could.
what?
All right. Anything else over here? Oh, there's one. That's done. Necrotic Spires. Another ruler was denounced. A rivalry was declared. Alright, end turn. I watched the VODs, needed nearly 3 weeks to realize you had a main channel. You're the opposite of most of my audience. Because like I've got around 100k subs on my main YouTube channel, but I just hit 10k on that, the one with the VODs. So most of the time I'm trying to get people to sub to my second channel, so you're the rare opposite.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys wait, you wait, you wait, you wait. Spires are done. Like no room to build. I could build a monument, dude. That would be real tougher to defend, but I could start building a monument down there. This one's for order. Sanctuary can expand. That's occupied. Alright, that one. Summon Fallen Angel. Let's see. One of these had room. That one. Join that army. Wait, where am I getting pillaged? Or did I deal with that already? There. I did not deal with that already. Get out of here, rats! Get back underground, you rats! Paragon of Shadow. I'm gonna have to look up what all the Paragon skills do at some point, because we've seen Paragon of Shadow and Paragon of Nature, and they were both amazing. I don't know what the others do. Alright,
Away?
wow, there's a lot of dudes down here. Wait, hold on a sec. Discover how to carefully harvest their vines and allow them to leave. Blessed Dragon Mount.
Yeah.
Dismiss units, don't need those. Okay, there's 2 Umbral Nests here. Why is that a quest thing? Destroy the Umbral Stronghold and Ruler. Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-huh.
right. Muck, check general chat on Discord. Full list. Full list of what now? Oh, the Paragon stuff. Oh, cool. Thank you. Paragon of Astral. While army leader, all non-hero units in the army gain magical and physical ranged attacks gain +1 range. This doesn't include everything, because like, okay, so when I said the Paragon stuff, I meant also the thing after it. Like Paragon of Shadow, the thing after it was you're like immortal, right? So Paragon of Order, everyone has Resurgence. Paragon of Nature, everyone has natural regeneration. Paragon of Materium, everyone gains +1 retaliation attack. Paragon of Chaos, everyone gains hasten and strengthen at the start of combat. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Interesting. Well, like, I remember the nature, the thing after nature and shadow was, like, really, really good, too. Bless you. Thank you. Let's see. By the way, would love if you guys could check something for me. On our Discord, we have a giveaway that involves plushies. This one is for mainland USA. I need to be sure that everyone can see this channel. I got a lot of reports this morning that people could not see this channel on the Discord. We think we fixed it, but if any of you could spare a minute to just see if you can see it, I would appreciate it. And excuse my sniffles. I'm gonna take a drink. I can see it, I can see it. Okay, good. I hope that it's fixed for everyone then. Thank you. Apparently, the channel had not been used for a big giveaway like that in so long that there was a problem with it. I don't know how old the problem was, and we didn't know.
Huh?
Lightning Storm research complete. Disrupting Blades. Architect. Can expand. Oh man, I can make undead titans, severing golems. Oh my god. Let's get some severing golems. We'll make this army crazy if it goes that long. Let's see. Stormy becomes a collector. Steward. Instructor. Instructor is the easiest one to level. Do that. Because Instructor is just like you level as your army gains experience. The issue was the channel was archived by a specific moderator because it wasn't used much to free up space. A specific moderator. I'm guessing Amai. I've given Amai so many powers in the Discord. He is the Disc Lord. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Take out this nest. Bunch of knowledge. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, and you chill. You go here, and this thing's done. Let's see. Wait, what is this? Affinity effigies. Effigies for the monument, granting this city plus food, gold, and mana. The structure can be built multiple times, its cost increasing each time. Oh my god. Alright, necrotic spires. Dude, this legit might be my new favorite, what is it, culture. These architects. Like they got a cool mix of stuff for like the monument stuff, but then also the starting troops are really good. Get that. Hero leveled up. Ooh. Sunder, Earth, Wildfire. Okay, so there's only one option here, and it's based on what element you took at the beginning. Wildfire deals damage to target enemy unit. Inflicts 4 burning for 3 turns. This effect cascades to adjacent enemy units and repeats. Okay. So if they're all grouped together, it will be real nasty. Your ruler leveled up. Do that. Added the other Paragon stuff. Let's see. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we got this one last time. Avatar of Nature plus hit points, maternal rage, natural regen. See, chaos. Adjacent enemies have fumble and plus crit hit chance. Allies have crit chance. Earth plus damage plus hit points. Astral. Whenever a friendly spell is cast, gain temp HP, strengthened, bolster defense, and resistance. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Answer call to war. Wait, what? Who is this? Is this my... Wait, Hrim Glacial Caller. Is this my vassal city? Or is this someone else? Dude, who is that guy? I have no idea who that is. He's underground, apparently. Answer the call to war against Frimus. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't joining Julia fighting my own vassal. I was like, well, I don't know what this is. Okay, so I thought this was one of Julia's cities because it was written in yellow and all of her stuff's written in yellow and that threw me off. So I thought she was got a wonder earlier, but she did not. Oh, hello. I see you. Okay, hold on. Where's my defense dudes? She could not handle that right now. Set production. Affinity Obelisk. Did patch notes already happen? No, it's in like an hour and 15 minutes. I won't be live when that happens, so we'll go over it tonight on my stream, but if you want to watch it live, it's in like an hour 15.
You what?
Alright, this is the quest mob it's been telling me to come kill. Let's see what happens. Flicker in the Dark. Aftermath. You've defeated the last umbral demon that threatened the entity hidden in the watchtower. Now, a figure emerges from it. You recognize the figure as a female elf, wreathed in shadows. Julia gasps. Sundrin? Is it truly you? The harsh gaze of the shadowy elf shifts and her eyes widen. Mother? Sundrin exclaims, and the two of them embrace at last. I've scoured the astral sea for you, Sundrin finally says. Julia nods with tears in her eyes. My daughter, what pain you have seen. After a moment, Julia's tone grows stern. I have heard much of your endeavors, Sundrin, and the ire you provoke. Allow the two their conversation. Sundrin meets Julia's stern gaze. I did not make my decisions lightly, Mother. I am here to shape the war against Arath. Sundrin pauses for a moment. Do you know who we are facing here on the cliffs of Sordun? Who the Archons asked you to fight? Mother, Arath's greatest thrall is Merlin. That is who you are asked to destroy. Julia pales and Sundrin's expression darkens as she continues. I refuse to join the endless wheel of war and destruction. I refuse to kill one of Athla's greatest heroes. That is why I am here. I believe I can save Merlin instead of smiting him. Merlin is currently Arath's most powerful thrall and general. His mastery of magic has given the Umbral Abyss terrible opportunities. Merlin has used this realm to initiate experiments in order to corrupt the other affinities and even the Archons themselves. But this connection to the greater magics who provides opportunity for us. Sundren lifts her chin proudly. When a gate is opened, two sides can pass. We can use the powers of the affinities against Arath and break its grasp on Merlin. Merlin attempts to corrupt the affinities on the cliffs of Sordun. With the power of the Indalon, I believe we can break Arath's influence over him instead. This realm contains aspects of each affinity. Channeling them attracts the attention of the Indalon. I have already committed myself too closely to the aspect of shadow to channel the others, and seeing how you pierce through the umbral abyss where I could not, perhaps it is time I place my faith in another god here. I can open umbral gates towards the other aspects near Merlin's old research site, but I ask you to channel them and find a path of redemption for Merlin, my mentor, my friend. I hereby grant you, Grand Architect Schmuck, the aspect of shadow and my aid. You become Umbral Demon Slayer. Okay. Okay. I don't require your aid. I'll take the aspect, though. Okay. So a whole bunch of portals just opened here.
Nah.
Okay. Oh, that was not who I meant to send. Oh, that was a misclick. This is okay. We're okay. This is who I meant to send. Oh, close. All right. Disrupting Blades research. Fumigation. Palisade walls are done. Expand. Hero leveled up. Cooldown that ignores enemy resistances. Disrupting Blades research, or spell. Set production. Start upgrading the monument. Enter. Wait. What? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this one? Oh my god, what's going on here? So what's that connect? That goes from there to there. So you could just go through there and punch Merlin in the face. He has a lot of armies, though. It looks like at this point you're basically steamrolling everyone. The last guy, the last enemy is Merlin, and I could go try to fight him hand to hand or do the quest thing. Anon approaches you once more. The Archon High Council are happy to see Sundren and Keeper of Life Julia of House Eniok reunited. The love between mother and daughter burns strong. However, I was asked to convey the Archon's stance on Sundren. Anon sighs and continues. Let it be known, Sundren of House Eniok is a known rogue, a loose blade who unshackled cosmic forces meant to stay bound. Let any who heed her words do so with utmost caution, for her path strays far from order, much like her grandfather's. The Archon High Council urges you to stay on the course of your mission to destroy the Umbral Abyss and all who affiliate with it. The Archons hold no power here. I do what I decree is right. Okay. Let's here, here, and take that. Thinking about it. Okay. And do that. Okay. You get back here. You get back to the teleporter in case you're needed. You get back to the teleporter in case you're needed. You try to go through here if you can. You wait. Fumigation research is done. Anti-magic tincture. Necrotic spires are built. Let's do monolith. Affinity obelisks are done. Let's build that. And What next? Necrotic expires. Disrupting Blades is done. Enchant our units. This one's a nasty one, because it can make enemies lose their enchantments. Yeah, I thought a 4-hour stream might be enough to finish this map. It's looking like no. We're getting to the final boss, though, which is Merlin, which there's multiple ways of dealing with him. We certainly want to do the most interesting one.
Ah, yeah. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's take out this nest, because it's creeping up into the overworld. And we can make an outpost there.
Huh?
Okay. You wait, you wait, you wait. You wait. Anti-magic tincture research done. Oh man. Getting into some major endgame stuff now. Let's get prosperity. I mean, it's always good. Gives you more healing.
Fields of gold revealed.
Stays of grace. Alright, sanctuary expansion. That one has a mob on it, so we'll just do that one. And then stone walls. Joey's done. Bounty and turn. Okay, you go here. You go here, you go here. And you wait, you wait, you wait, you wait. That's good. Necrotic Spire. Arcane Institute. End turn. I think it's supposed to be a reveal after a bunch of questing, as the giant is kind of trapped in one dungeon, but in my game it kind of leaked too while still doing nothing. Talking about the one that was underground that Julia just declared a war on. Yeah, if I had been paying better attention, I guess I first found out about him when he got a gold wonder, but I misunderstood and I thought Julia got a gold wonder. Let's see, you stay, you stay. Sanctuary outpost founded, build walls. Monolith done here. Grand Wharf. Affinity obelisks are done. And Granary. New Empire skill available. Look at that. That makes pillaging a province takes 1 turn instead of 2, which is much better for when you're trying to take out like a spelljammer. And Monument Zenith. Could throw that there. Not dead yet. What's up, Blue? YouTube chat is a bit dead, I take it. On average, my YouTube streams have less viewers than the Twitch streams, but that's partly because I've streamed on Twitch for 7 years and I've streamed on YouTube for 1. So it's usually a little bit quieter. Also, if I'm doing Guild Wars 2, which is the game I'm most known for, people are much chattier. Let's just dismiss that guy. Alright, so what is the goal in here? Upon deplaning into the umbral abyss, a curious new thought suddenly enters your awareness. It is thought wholly without words, sounds, or images. Nevertheless, it asserts yourself into your consciousness with great clarity, so that you simply just know. Search towers, find astral wisp. Before you can dwell on your last thought, a strange new voice speaks to your mind directly. Oi, you there. Splendid, an aspect initiate. Right, a little help would be appreciated. Urges on the crass speaker. Guys, the old aspect, I tried as hard as I could to fight this blasted corruption off of the cliffs of Sordun, but bugger me how I failed. Now, we old body might well be puppeted by umbral demon-like, but me mind at least, well, that's stored away as a manner of speaking. Looky here, would you mind securing me before them drat umbral demons do, eh? I done stored myself in one of these here towers. In one of them. Your mind is good, but you don't know which tower you're in.
Here.
Okay. After searching the tower up and down, nothing is found. But then the aspect speaks to your mind again. Look here, he begins. I know that you know you've got some queer new thoughts inside of you that seem to know more than you gone thought you did before. Just focus on the new wispy thought, right? And you'll know where I'm hidden like. And no, I cannot just say it lest Urath gon find me, since he's listening in after all. Now, away! The princess is in another town. Alright. Staves of Grace research done. And let's do that. Stone walls is done. This can expand. Hero leveled up. Who is it? This is the tanky guy. Shield bearer. Spells ready to cast. Don't think I need any of that right now. What game is this? Age of Wonders 4. Plus 3 mana for each resource node in their domain. That gave me over 130 more mana income. Special province improvements gain 5 gold. Okay. Another religion announced. Rally has started. You're being pillaged. What? Okay. We need to take care of that if we can. Alright. Where is... Oh, where's the pillaging taking place at there? It is going to take a minute to get over there. Alright, consumed by arrogance. Oh, she's asking if she should respec. Glory Seeker, Explorer, Elitist. Oh, Elitist is the easiest one. Alright, well, we got this quest thing with all these towers and stuff. I don't think that we are going to finish this today. Because we've got to gather multiple elements here. So let's just hit this one and then we'll save it. Let's see if this is the right tower. Not there. No. Okay. Alright, so somewhere on this island, there's 2 more towers, gives us the aspect of Astral. We already have Shadow, and then there's, I'm guessing, 4 more islands like this. And then that is going to be, what was I going to say? That is going to be how we get the finale thing. Now, we could just go run straight toward Merlin and try to just punch him in the face, which might work. But let's see what the game intended for us to do here. Let's see what they intended. What is this? That's good. We'll take that. Theatria can expand. Go ahead and get that. Bounty. Wait, no. There's someone who hasn't moved yet. That one. Okay. Alright. I tune in. Let's run straight toward Merlin and punch him in the face. Good afternoon, Mike. Good afternoon, Starslock. No, I mean, we've got a really solid army stack. There would be a lot of back-to-back battles. The main thing would be attrition. You can see all those flags; those are all armies. So if I go toward him, there would be a lot of fighting back to back to back. And we might be okay. But we'll try to do it in the intended way to see how the story goes. So we're going to save it here, and we will pick it back up from here next time we're in Age of Wonders 4. All right, chat. Thank you for joining me this morning, you wonderful people. Couple of plugs on the way out. If you're new to my channel, my name is Muk. I stream every evening and every weekday morning. I'll be back later this evening. There is a Guild Wars 2 news stream that's happening in like an hour, and I am going to start in the Guild Wars 2 category tonight to cover that, and we're going to check that out. Afterwards, I will continue attempting to see if I am smart enough to play Blueprints. That is the plan for tonight. As always, please hit the follow button if you're new here on Twitch. Please subscribe if you're new here on YouTube. Here's links to the YouTube channels. There are 2 of them going in the chat right now. And a very special thank you to our dear patrons. They keep this channel alive with their support. I could not do this without them. And there's a link to that in the chat if you are interested in being a supporter. Shilling complete. Let me see who is live right now so I can give someone a raid on the Twitch side of things. Who is live right now? Let's see. Madigon is live. Savariax Reaper is live. You know what? We'll just get Madigon. He's good people. Let's see. Raid Madigon. Oh, looks like he's doing a kitchen stream or something right now. He's actually made a whole bunch of stuff that was recipes from the Guild Wars 2 cookbook, which is pretty interesting. All right. I'll see you guys over there. You guys have a good one. And if you want to join me, I will be back tonight. See ya.